Vox Machina, and we don't run. It's time to up.
What the?
Hi Wayne, how you doing? I'm
Hello.
Victor from Ign Brasil. My first question is: this season you are playing Tyrion Darrington, one of the many legendary Sunrigo characters. And I was wondering, what got you interested in this character in the first place, and what made you say yes to the project?
Two things. I'm a big fan. Well, I was already a fan of the show. I already seen it. I was so impressed when it came on. I'm a huge animation fan. I'm a D&D fan, and I'm a Sam fan. And I've worked with Sam for years. We did Sophia the First for Disney together. So it was a no-brainer when he asked me to be a part of the Vox Machina universe.
On top of that, how was it to prepare yourself to this particular role, seeing that you could possibly have a look back and forth with the character creator while recording it?
There was nothing to prepare for. I mean, it's a fun role. It's a role. It's all the stuff that I do in life anyway. I also play D&D, so there really wasn't a big ramp up for it. It's voiceover is voiceover. So it really is just fun.
And you're no stranger to voice acting, but is there anything different you point in working with Critical Role and company created by voice actors and for the legend of Vox Machina?
If anything, you feel even more at home because everyone is a voice actor and knows how to make you feel like you're actually immersed in it.
4 years into the animated series, you've converted a lot of people into creators, some of whom went back to watch the original Vox Machina campaign. Mm-hmm. And I want to know, has that changed how you approach recording the season 4? Or are you still gathering the two audience, those in the know and those who aren't familiar with the original campaign?
You want me to take it, Mauricio?
Yeah, go for it.
So I think for us, we played the Vox Machina campaign for about three years. God, I'm choking and dying. But it's been about 11 now since we started. I'm gonna Mauricio, you take it.
Yes, it's been about 11 since we first started, and I'm trying to read in his mind where he was going with this.
You know, it's such a daunting thing to jump into a live stream campaign that can have 300, 400 hours worth of content. So while we were adapting the show, we also want to make it palatable for somebody that's coming in for the first time that has no idea what's going on, has no sort of touchstone. And so Season 4 is actually the perfect time since the initial launch of the animated series to jump in if you've always wanted to jump in but feel like you have no idea what's going on. And I think it's a nice look at where the characters have come in the last 4 years, especially with this time jump. We've resolved the Chroma Conclave at the end of Campaign 3. Everyone's sort of gone their individual ways, pursuing their own goals, and you can see that the time that they've spent together is still very important to all of them, but they're also being pulled against the gravity of what it is they're searching for in this world and a sense of worth. So the story has matured and in the same ways stayed just as stupid as it's ever been.
All of your campaigns so far have proven to be extremely emotional, but Vox Machina hits different for a number of reasons. Did the recording a production for season 4 ever make you genuinely break?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I think there's been a moment in every single season so far that has made us all break in the booth.
And
all we've done through all the campaigns is create, our virtual memories. They're real memories. They're all things that happened. We were there. They happened. Doesn't matter. We were around a table. We were on that mountain. We were in the ocean. We were in those places. And all of us are family in every sense of the word. And so going through the things that Vox Machina goes in season 4, we feel that family heartbreak.
It's not just an active thing, it's a personal thing. So
100%.
Yeah.
So you're talking about the groups that you have. In adventure groups like this, despite everyone being on the same team, we often see smaller closer groups like Pikey and Gregory or Vax and Kiki. And is there any new character dynamic that hasn't been present in season 1 through 3 that you are particularly excited about in season 4?
I think there's been a moment in every single season so far that has made us all break in the season 4. We were there. They happened. Doesn't matter. We were around a table. We were on that mountain. We were in the ocean. We were in those places. And all of us are family in every sense of the word. And so going through the things that Vox Machina goes in season 4, we feel that family heartbreak. It's not just an active thing, it's a personal thing. So 100%.
So you're talking about the groups that you have. In adventure groups like this, despite everyone being on the same team, we often see smaller closer groups like Pikey and Gregory or Vax and Kiki. And is there any new character dynamic that hasn't been present in season 1 through 3 that you are particularly excited about in season 4?
Ooh, well, I don't want to give too many spoilers, but I think the chemistry shakeup of adding Tyrion Darrington is just so refreshing. And I love the little science bros moment between Terry and Percy that you will get a glimpse of. They had a fun little bond in the campaign, so it's really fun to see that realized.
I'm so excited for fans to discover how amazing Tyrion Darrington is.
He really is.
He really is.
Yeah, Tyrion, especially, and Percy got a lot of buddy together this season, and that was a really fun dynamic to explore.
Oh, very much so. It was it was nice finally having somebody to bond with in that particular way. That Percy has not spent a lot of time around people who share that clever engineering part of himself, so it got very giggly.
Also, for anyone who knows the campaign, the original campaign, who's watched the whole thing, knows that our dear friend Ashley Johnson couldn't be there the whole time. She was away for large parts of it, and we have found ways, especially in the back end of this entire season, a way of bringing Pike more to the forefront, and that's all, given her more of a spotlight, and it's some of the best of the show, the whole show.
Great.
Pretty good actor, that Ashley Johnson.
She's amazing.
And as we've said before, we don't have a ton of time with the antagonists in our story when we're playing the live stream campaign. It's usually just what the heroes see once they encounter it. So we take advantage of that and are spending not just more time with the antagonists, but also introducing some new entities in this world that are going to cause some chaos and shakeup for the characters. And we're very excited to see how the audience responds to that.
A lot of the humor that came for certain campaigns moment, like the iconic goldfish incident, was due to the fact that it was present in a actual play scenario with live reactions from you guys and bleeding into characters and vice versa. The chaos at the table makes these moments even funnier, and I want to know, how do you pay homage to that when adapting such a thing for the show?
Yeah, there are certainly moments that we love and that we wish we had the time to really explore in a proper animated sense. And if it's something that we know the audience would be like, I can't believe they didn't touch the cows, or I can't believe we haven't seen Keyfish, we try and find little Easter egg moments. If you look closely in season 1, there's a banner hanging in the keep at Whitestone with a bunch of cows and a giant winged thing coming down on top of them. We had Keyfish sort of splat against the camera in the middle of the Scanlan Chateau video. And there are going to be plenty more of those Easter eggs out there. But we try and find little ways so that the people that are as obsessed with these stories that we are and love to go frame by frame and search for the little clues will feel rewarded. We are always thinking of our audience in that way, because that's the kind of nerds that we are as well.
One of the things about TTRPGs is that no single player should ever be a sole protagonist, but you all are. And that's easy enough to do with actual play episodes that last 4 hours, and everyone gets a share of the spotlight. But in an animation like this, with limited run times, how was the work to make all the characters relevant?
It's always a challenge with this series because there are 7 main characters, now 8 with Tyrion. It's always a challenge to give them each a spotlight, and we chose a few characters this season to shine a light on. Vax and Tyrion and Pike were in the spotlight for sure this season. But yeah, I mean, the good thing about having 12 episodes in a season is, you get to shift the spotlight around and everyone gets to have a cool moment or a meaningful moment in every season. And it's just about choosing and picking when that is. We also really wanted to start the characters separate this season so that we could show that their goals have changed and they're not necessarily making all these decisions as a team when we first meet them in season 4, and they're gonna spend a couple of episodes apart before they have to reunite and see if they can face this evil emerging foe. And that was a really cool dynamic to see, to just get to see Vax and Keyleth off on their own, and Percy and Vex off on their own. It was awesome to be able to spend time with each of them and really get to know what they're going through right now.
So you guys are well known for your work on other projects than Vox Machina, and I would like to know if there are any other works you've been involved in and you like to see it turn it into a RPG campaign.
Ooh.
Oh. Into
Boy, to actually roll some dice with.
Oh, the other direction. Oof.
Just from anywhere around the world? Oh my.
Oh boy.
See, that's the trouble is if I say it out loud, someone else will do it, and I want to do it. I don't want to give anybody ideas.
You know what? We just came from a convention where I signed a lot of autographs as Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I wouldn't mind seeing. I would love to play an RPG where it was just law. It was like a big courtroom battle, RPG style. That could be really fun.
Well, I feel like honestly, like Last of Us could be a really cool RPG system.
A Last of Us RPG could be kind of fun.
That'd be fun.
It would be awesome. I would love.
I feel like,
it would be awesome.
yeah, right, because you could get that dungeon crawl aspect going into buildings and whatnot. I think it could be really cool.
I'll take some stealth-based Metal Gear Solid
Nice.
tabletop
It
action.
would be awesome. I'm a very
Stealth mechanics and
I'm a big
mech.
fan of Metal Gear.
Same.
I would love to see that.
I know there's a TTRPG for like superheroes. Like I know DC had one. I know Marvel has one. I'd love to roll some dice as one of my favorite comic book characters for sure.
Too many of my favorites already have role-playing tabletop games, so it's just
Which
when
are
I have
what,
the time for them.
Allison?
Street Fighter is an amazing card fighting game, and they already have a great one for that, which we are in. You can actually do the Street Fighter universes, Street Fighter versus Vox Machina universes is available. And the thing you can do, so I have in no way had Chun-Li fight Vex because that can't happen. I've done it.
Should happen.
That's so
It
cool.
should happen.
I have those cards. I've made it happen. So that's a fun one that I will admit is fun.
I would say like an RPG for like date everything or something, but how would that work at the table?
Awesome.
It's just
That's a great idea.
romance
I would
your
love to play
friends
that.
RPG.
That's fun.
We've been talking about making a dispatch, like maybe a Daggerheart version of Dispatch after the
hell
launch
yeah.
last year, just because
Awesome.
we had so much fun
Yeah.
doing that one shot. I'm sure that would be insanity.
So, as you mentioned, Dispatch, I would like to talk about. I really want to know. At this point, we know that the world of Vox Machina will become a game by Ad Hoc Studios, and I want to know if you guys can tell anything about this project or what can a fan expect about it.
Oh yeah, we're still in the development cycle with Ad Hoc. Obviously, we've been extremely pleased with the reaction to Dispatch as the first game, which I think has sort of bumped up the desire for us to move towards a sequel as quickly as possible. That world and those characters and that story, I think it's left all of us wanting more. But the development cycle for a video game is as long, if not longer, than animation, especially because with animation you're adapting a known story. So we've been moving through some pitches, some interesting angles that we can attack in the world of Critical Role. But it is one of a few things that we are developing in the world of interactive projects, and hopefully we'll have some really cool things to say about that a little later this year.